Absolutely, Toastmaster KY. Madam Vivian, is delivering a speech from the presentation mastery part, level 2, understanding your communication style. The purpose of this presentation is for Vivian to share a communication style and its impact on professional and personal relationships. And she's going to be doing that with a speech titled Conversation Mastery for Decision Makers. And I will focus on her delivery, her style, and the impact her speech has on the audience.
Conversation mastery for decision makers. I don't know about you guys, but during my era, that sounds so long ago, right? When the boss would say, everybody meet me at 10 o'clock in the boardroom. We're going to have a meeting. And we're like, it's going to be a monologue. He's just going to be preaching. No one gets to talk. And then he says at the end, do you understand? And we're all supposed to say, yes, sir. Let me ask you, can you put your hands up? Does this still happen at least sometimes in your workplace? Yes? Like, yeah. I wonder if they speak or understand or comprehend English. Meeting, right? Versus preaching. First things first. Let me share with you life lessons and why I am making it my advocacy to help people learn a better way, a happier way to get along with your team members. When even as a small group leader, you are supposed to be the decision maker. Who wants to get some tips from me today? Hand up. Those with no hand up, you don't want tips? Put up your feet, not your hands. All right. First things first. Conversation. Conversation. Do's and don'ts. And here are the don'ts. Don't talk to. To. That's one way. Act. Don't talk at. What are you? Some kind of goddess or what? You don't talk down just because you're of a higher position. In conversation mastery, you want to talk with everybody in the room. If you like that, can you let me know by raising your hand, talking with you, no matter how high the position of the person is? All right. First things first. Come on, Tom, Mina, you know this is a running joke. That's why I remind decision makers. Let me tell you three things is one way because it's me telling you what I do because I'm in production. You see this, right? I produce a talk show every week. When I say we're going to have a meeting, boys, and I say, I need you. I need your ideas. There are no crazy ideas. And if I ask clarificatory questions, there are no stupid answers. Everything has a value somewhere. And they say, but you might laugh. And I'm like, hey, look at the greatest creations. You have Facebook where you have no friends, and now you have at least imaginary friends. You have Uber, a business where you don't own any car, and you have Airbnb where you don't own property. So let me ask all of you, were those crazy ideas or are seemingly crazy ideas somewhat usable somewhere down the line? You think usable? Yes. All right. So let me encourage you. I am not against the three things. Now we're getting down to business. I am for not saying, let me tell you. It would be so nice if decision makers can learn conversation mastery and say, team, I need you. Everybody's voice gets heard here. And at the end of the meeting, before we say goodbye, we will come to a consensus and decide among ourselves. If you feel you want my advice, I can give you my advice, but I want to hear from everybody. Notice I'm doing it with you, hands up. Why? I'm not sure you're on the same page as me. So make sure you get them to say something. By the way, I tell people, why do I want everyone to be engaged? Because I don't know if in a meeting for decision making, they're just, oh gosh, I'm hungry. I hope this is over so soon. When you're a decision maker, make sure when you ask questions, shh, this is a secret. Sunday Sundowners. Make sure the question is not answerable by yes, boss, or no, boss. Craft your questions in such a way that they will think wild ideas or whatever and talk. I repeat, make sure it's not answerable by yes or no. Now, when they say something which as a decision maker, you actually feel is ridiculous, step on the brakes, do not invalidate. Don't say, that's not gonna work. Based on my experience, this is not the time to brag. Don't read your bio data. Don't run your prepared speech on what you want to do. Said it's a meeting. And no presentations if you want to encourage conversation. Let me ask all of you by raising hands, or you can put your mic on. Would you feel better if you feel the decision maker values you, wants to hear your voice, and will not preach to you? Would you feel better? Yes. Because remember, what you want to do in conversation mastery, decision makers who make decisions big and small every day, is to remind the people that we're here to challenge minds, to touch hearts, yes, and to even tickle the funny bone. Crazy ideas can come up to wonderful development for progress and productivity. Let's hold hands here in Sunday Sundowners and make this club the showcase club of District 17. What do you think? Hands up, good idea? Yes, you can. Holding hands. Let's do it. Conversation mastery for decision makers, and we're all decision makers here. From Manila.